Hi guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg and I'm standing in front of one beautiful 1976 TA. This baby is original carousel red, 455, 4-speed, black interior. You're gonna love this car. So go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. We're gonna put it up on the lift so you can see it's rotisserie restored. We're gonna pop the hood, take a look at that 455. We're gonna look at the black interior. We're gonna get inside the trunk. We're gonna show you everything you wanna see so you can make a great decision on your Trans Am investment. So come on up and let's fire this 455 up. Look at this beautiful bird, man. That bird is beautiful on that hood. I tell you what, the car looks orange to me. They call it carousel red, but I'd call it orange. It is just drop dead gorgeous. That hood fits nice. The lines are nice and straight. The paint is nice and smooth. It's got stock appearing rims on it, some Cooper Cobras on there. All the paint work is phenomenal. That door matches up nice. That line's nice. All the stainless and aluminum looks good. The door's lined up nice here. It's fairly flush there. And it operates smooth as can be. You can see the door jamb here is all nicely painted. The door panel itself looks original to the car, and that's a testament to how nice this car's been kept since 1976. Now, the center console looks great. There's actually a ladybug crawling around in there. Take a look at that ladybug. We've got some beautiful interior here. The upholstery on the seats looks good. Seat belts are in great shape. We do have the shoulder belt up here in the front. There are lap belts in the back. The tray, the package tray back there looks good. The headliner's in good shape. Even the door, the dome light up there is working. And look at that dash. I always love that turned dash. Man, it looks cool. Now the gauges, the faces look good. The lenses are nice and clear. And get a good shot of that 4-speed shifter. You just don't see those in these kind of cars, man. That thing is badass, and it's got the little Pontiac emblem on it there too. Now look down the quarter. She is straight as an arrow. Body work on the car is phenomenal. The paint work is great. And wait till you see it up on the rack and check out the work they did on the bottom side of the car. This car was rotisserie restored. It is just gorgeous. Inside the trunk, we got the Space Saver spare in there. They've got some sound deadening in there on the floor. The wheel wells are nice and tight. All the paint work here around the gutter system, around the trunk opening looks good. The paint work on the bottom side of the deck lid looks good. The lips here on the deck lid look great. And when you look down the side of the car, look at that. Phenomenal job on the body work on the car. Now we do have, there is just a few stone chips right there. The door is nice and flush, and that line is nice and straight. And again, that door opens nice and smooth. The door jamb here is beautiful. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're not consignment dealers. That means we take our time, check out the cars before we buy them. When we bring them back here to the shop, we inspect them so we can answer any questions you have. So call Tom at 248-974-9513, and he can answer any question you have about the car. Now let's go outside and drive this TA. All right, let's go for a ride in our 4-speed Trans Am. 1976. Beautiful paint, beautiful restoration. Going through the gears nice and smooth. And look at that. Driving with no hands, Mom. She's going straight down the road. Trans feels great. Acceleration feels great. The exhaust is amazing on the car. It's got that nice rumble that you know you've got power, but it's not too loud to get you thrown in jail either. And I tell you what, the Trans is just working smooth as can be. Upshifting, downshifting, no problem whatsoever. And these things were really rare to come with a 4-speed in there. There was a lot of regulations back in the 70s. Guys had a hard time getting these things to meet all the emissions regulations with these 4-speeds in them. So that's why you just don't see very many of them. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're shipping experts. We can ship this Trans Am anywhere in the world. So you give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom will tell you just how easy it is to park this dream in your drive. And don't forget, we can help you out with financing too. 15-20 minute phone call with one of our bankers, and this dream is in your drive. Now look down here on the dash. Looks like I got the tack working, the speedo's working, windshield wipers are not working at this time, but I'll make sure they're working before it hits your driveway. Horn's not working either. That'll be something else that we'll fix during our inspection. All the other gauges are working. It's got the stock radio in it. Of course, I'd never listen to the radio. I'm always going to be listening to that exhaust. Just what an awesome sounding car this is. Listen to that power. I'm just touching the accelerator just barely, and she is flying, guys. Ton of horsepower in this car. Now, we're in the middle of Detroit. We're only about 20 minutes from the airport, so if you'd like to fly in and check out this car, we'd love to have you come on out. We'll even come down to the airport and pick you up. We're open on Saturdays. We're buying about 40 new cars every month, so keep a close eye on us, guys. You never know what we'll have coming in next. And I tell you what, the 4-speed in this car is going to sell it. Stick with us because we're going to put it up on the lift now so you can check out the underside, and then we're going to pop the hood and take a look at that 455. All right, we're underneath our Trans Am now. As you can see, highly restored under here too. Brand new tank, brand new exhaust. Drop downs look good. Even the little rubber plugs are here in the drain holes. Now the pinch weld here where the quarter goes to the inner wheelhouse, it looks good. We got the 10-bolt rear end with a 3.0 gear. So if you want to get this thing up on the highway and drive it, no problem whatsoever. Now this, the mufflers definitely look stainless. And you know what? The rest of this pipe actually might be stainless too. The frame looks great. I always check here where you see the two pieces welded together, and it's in beautiful shape. It's had frame ties added to it. They did a beautiful job putting those in too. Floorboards look great in the car. They look original to the car, and they're solid as a rock. That pinch weld looks good. Bottom side of that rocker's beautiful. We got a T10 4-speed Trans in it. It's got the cast bell housing painted the same color as the motor. It's got the cast exhaust manifolds. Looks like the bushings were replaced on lower control arms. We do have disc brakes up front, and we do have drum brakes in the back, and the guys will pull those all apart and make sure they're in good working order before it goes out. It does have the stock manual clutch in it. Everything, it's got the right balancer on it. This is a 455 motor. It is a 73 model motor, so it is not original to the car, but it is a 455. It's got a big sway bar on it. The nose is nice and clean here. Paintwork right down to the bottom edge looks good. I see one little mark right here. We'll put some touch-up paint on it. Just an amazing vehicle here, guys. You don't find these Trans Ams in this nice a shape. Most of the time, guys like me chop these things up and hot rodded them when they were kids, and they're gone now. Somebody saved this one, and it's a beautiful car. Let's look at these wheels and tires. All right, we got the Pontiac wheels here. Trim rings, center caps look good. We got Cooper Cobras, and they're 220, or yeah, 455 6015s. Paintwork right down to the bottom edge, and I always try to get a finger up in there. That's nice smooth metal back there, no patchwork there. And look at those rockers. Look how beautiful those are. Now let's check the rear. All right, out back here, trim rings look good, center cap looks good again. 255/60s back here too. And look at that, you can still see the spot welds in the bottom of the quarter there. Paintwork looks good, and again, pinch weld on the rocker is beautiful. Let's get under the hood. All right, under the hood here. Now the car was born with a 455, but that motor's been replaced with a 73 model 455. It's got an Edelbrock intake on it. It's got a 750 Holley sitting up on top of that intake. It is a vacuum secondary Holley, so it is a 4-barrel. Like I said, it's got the cast exhaust manifolds. Looks like it's got a new alternator. It's got the big pulley on the alternator. Fan shroud looks good, and everybody that knows these Pontiacs know this core support usually looks really scruffy. Looks real nice here, guys. We got a cross-flow radiator. It's aluminum. It looks like it's new. We do have power brakes, looks like a new booster and a new master. We do have power steering. Of course, we got the shaker on the car. Firewall looks good. The cowl looks nice and clean. The bottom side of the hood's nice and clean. The inner wheelhouses are nice and clean. I see some brand new shims in here, so it's definitely been to the alignment shop recently. The top of the frame is nice and clean. She does have a fan clutch on that fan. Looks like stock material there also. Just amazing car here, guys. Give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.